Good afternoon, Raytown. Oh, come on. All right. Before we get started, first thing I want to do, like I always do, is I want all veterans to please stand and stay standing. All veterans. I also want all first responders, even if you were in the military before, stand and continue standing. Oh, you made it, Matt. Glad you got here. All right. Let's give them all a round of applause. You didn't stand. You were a long time. You better be standing. Okay. Anyway, we always want to make sure that our folks that served are always recognized every single time, every single day, in my opinion. I also like to introduce my staff real quick. These people, before I have name their names, and I see I have more here that I didn't know were coming, so I'm just going to give you the names of the directors. But these other folks work with the directors. These people, I've been mayor for 8 years. These people are the most fantastic people that we have ever had, in my opinion, that I've worked with in all the years I've been with the city. Damon Hodges, City Administrator, please stand. Missy Wilson, Assistant City Administrator and Economic Development Director. Teresa Henry's not with us today. She had a family thing come up that she couldn't make it. Michael Stolzel, City Administrator Assistant. You are awesome. Michael Graham, our new Finance Director. There you are. Glad to have you. Our new Public Works Director, Rob Camp. All the way in from Oklahoma. Diane Egger, our new Community Development Director. Would you bring your own? Tony Alexander, Public Information Officer. Debbie Duncan, Human Resources. Nope, she's not here. Okay. Dave Turner, Parks and Rec. And again, this is the greatest staff we've ever had, and this is the greatest staff I could dream of. It's my dream team. So we're going to go places. Thank you. My theme this year is growing together. As you know, every year I do a theme. We are like family that grows together, supports one another, and often has challenges. No two family units look alike. They need constant nurturing to help each other grow. My family's grown since I took office. I now have 6 grandkids. When I took office, I only had 3. I'm sorry, 3 of them have been born while I was in office. I had 3 before that. So too has our community grown and changed. For example, great group of folks that have brought youth baseball back. Thanks to Coach Patterson, from the former baseball coach of Raytown South High School, my alma mater, baby, former player of the Dodgers, also other Major League Baseball players involved in this, and the Parks Department. They're making this happen. This is good old-fashioned Little League Baseball, not the traveling teams, not the rich kid thing. This is for everybody. Let's give them a round. Another example of growth is the latest MLS information for housing in Raytown. Our median home sales value has increased year over year, 17% from 2021 and now 38% since 2020. That means we've got a lot of younger folks moving in here. Nothing wrong with all of us old folks either, but it's good to have some young folks. Over the course of my 2 terms, the Board of Aldermen and I have been at a crossroads. There have been points at which crucial decisions have had to be made. These decisions will have far-reaching consequences. We've had to make difficult, critical decisions for the betterment of our city and our residents. As I know that we will have more crucial decisions to make in the future also. We have battled through COVID, hope never, ever again, and have come out the other side and been able to navigate the difficult waters of employment, manpower, and other downturns. We recently completed a professional pay study that clearly indicates that increases in pay for our personnel are needed to retain and attract good quality employees. Without our personnel, we would not be able to provide the much needed and expected services for you, the taxpayer, our customers. Our city is dependent on local mom and pop businesses. I want to thank all of you that own a business in our wonderful city for surviving COVID and for not giving up. All of you here that are business owners, thank you. I know it was difficult. You all survived and you all flourished, and I'm thankful that you all are here, and a lot of you are here. Give yourselves a round of applause. Our community needs you. We need one another, and we will work together to continue to make this town flourish and get better. Raytown is surrounded by Kansas City on all four sides. The city's had to be creative in how to grow. We have to grow up instead of out. We're surrounded all the way around. Our board and city staff are filled with dreamers who have great ideas. Their ideas and dreams are not timid. They are for a greater future for this city. You'll see some things happening. It just takes a little time. And now that we're out from underneath COVID, hopefully we can continue to make things happen at a little more rapid pace. And by working together with our wonderful Chamber of Commerce and Tourism, our Raytown Main Street Association, and others, I am excited to what our future holds. We have come far. Our solid, long-time businesses continue to work and provide the personal service only those businesses can, and they will be great to be mentors for those people we hope to bring into this city with their new businesses as we grow. Since 2015, when I was first elected, I am proud to say we've been fiscally responsible and have had a great stewardship over our resources, your tax dollars. We have accomplished the following: $5.7 million in roadway projects to include downtown streetscape in 2016, 59th Street sidewalk 2017. We also did $1.1 million in stormwater projects, 5 major stormwater projects in almost every part of the city. $3.5 million in sanitary sewer projects throughout the city. This project will help eliminate the infiltration from rainwater into our system, which then gets monitored through meters, and we end up paying extra money because of the extra water. And you guys that are on the Little Blue Valley Sewer District with me know what we're talking about there. Anyway, these projects will help seal that up to where we don't have all of that, and we won't be paying higher and higher bills other than what the federal government decides we have to put more equipment into. March 2020, COVID hit and bringing with it many problems that needed to be handled quickly. We governed through the pandemic. This necessitated us going back to basics to help our residents, which are our greatest asset. We utilized funding to help families. We awarded $201,000 to 628 families, grants to 28 small businesses, and handed out PPE too. This was one of the hardest times in my leadership. As a former cop, I was proud to learn a new program that the police department had implemented, the Police Co-Responder Program. Also, we brought into this area Striving, a collaboration between the Raytown PD, Jackson County Combat, gentlemen, and Sisters in Christ, there you are, to assist the officers in the field to connect individuals and families with resources. This was the first program of its kind in the nation that I'm aware of that's just exactly like this. It is also a part of the anti-crime initiative. I sit on this board as mayor, and couldn't be more proud to be with the group of people. There's a lot of us on there, great people from doctors to everywhere in between, trying to make a difference in people's families. There is a huge problem with trying to hire police officers all over the country. Nobody wants to be a cop. When I became a cop, we fought for our jobs. They're really having a hard time finding folks. Another new program created during my term was the Rental Regulations Program to protect public health, safety, and general welfare and slow blight. He's not here, but thank you, Alderman Myers. He was very, very big and instrumental with the staff in putting that together. We've increased our investment in our partnership with Habitat for Humanity for minor home repairs. The partnership started in 2015, and since 2021, we've completed 10 projects, and it is estimated this fiscal year we will complete 8 more homes, a total of 18 homes, spending $100,000 to improve those homes so that it improves the neighborhood. We have updated our codes and ordinances. This is ongoing. We increased our capital budget, looking for ways to pay for growing capital expenses. In 2018, we conducted a pavement study to learn the condition of our streets. This scientific, fact-based study revealed that more than 40% of our streets were in poor condition. That led to the forming of the Revenue Enhancement Committee, led by Alderman Ryan Myers, along with Alderman Derek Ward and Alderman Janet Emerson. They worked to identify a revenue source to improve our roads. The board approved and put on general obligation bond roads on the ballot, but it did not pass. If the voters had passed the bonds with the qualified numbers, because you had to have higher than a simple majority, we would have started work on the 44% of the roadways that needed reconstruction. The road bond failed, but it only failed by 28 votes. And it'll probably see it again. However, it's not all grim. For the committee's research and recommendation, along with the Board of Aldermen's approval, we put a use tax on the ballot. Thank you to all of the voters for approving the ballot measure, because we are now able to capture revenue that the city was losing. It has exceeded our expectations. It wasn't a windfall, as certain people have been heard to say. That's how much money we were losing to the internet shopping, and from making, and also being able to make it more of a playing field for people who had brick and mortar offices and shops. We had clean audits for the last 8 years. The auditors will still be working on, but are about to close on the 21-22 audit, and the preliminary discussions with the auditor the other day are that it too will be a clean audit. So your taxpayer dollars are being spent wisely, and there's nothing disappearing down any rabbit holes or anything else. Last November, the voters approved $7.2 million general obligation bond for storm sewers improvement, same time that the other one was up. That did get passed. We also continue to pursue grants and other supplemental funding. Parks was awarded $3.7 million in grants, the police $57,000, Public Works $5.7 million, and $3,000 recycling grant for our April 2022 community recycling event. Our third recycling event will be held next month, April 22nd, at Raytown South High School. And I believe there's probably some flyers back there. If not, you can see them on our city Facebook and also on our webpage. I've also helped to influence regional policies and had a seat at the table to ensure Raytown is included on our regional decision making, and that includes Little Blue Valley Sewer District Board, Mid-America Regional Council Board, the Mid-America Regional Council Total Transportation Policy Committee, Eastern Jackson County Betterment Committee, which I'm Vice President of, and the Missouri Mayors United. So the question is, how do we grow together in the next 4 years? By bringing more businesses to Raytown. If you know of a business that someone wants to move or start up, encourage them to come here. Last several years, we had many businesses open like Porter Furniture, Baby Cakes, Bella Bees, Harp Barbecue, as well as national brands like Pride Cleaners, Smile Shack, and Glass America. We have also had many home-based businesses open. I'm proud to announce for the first time publicly that Dutch Brothers is breaking ground as we speak over by Freddy's. Smoothie King just opened this week. It's over by, you got Wingstop, and there's a telephone place there, and right next to that is Smoothie King. They invested $555,000 in that business and created 19 jobs. Oh, another thing. You will also soon see Casey's signs where they used to say Minute Mart and all the locations in Raytown. I think that's really good. Casey's is awesome, especially if you like pizza. And it's a new dawn. We are finally coming out from under the pandemic. We need to continue to be united and live our tagline, Crossroads Community, embracing diversity and working together. In a few weeks, the April 4th election will determine mayor, alderman, and whether a 3% sales tax on recreational marijuana passes. Please vote. This is where your power as an American is your vote. And a call to action would be that we have heard the highlights, our major accomplishment over the past many years. Now I urge you to go out and promote the positives of Raytown to employees, other business owners, friends, family. You're all our ambassadors. We need you out there. I know those of you that belong to the chamber are great about doing that. You're fantastic. We've had a lot of businesses come here and have told me that they were here because of their contacts with you all or Vicki. And there are so many young folks that have been moving into the Kansas City area and in Raytown. If you haven't noticed, a lot of houses are getting turned, and they're really dolling them up, and they're really making them look good. We want this to continue, and we still want to keep our older folks here, right, Bill? And yeah, because we are after all a community for all ages. We have been for a long time, and a community working together: school district, city government, fire district, and all of our businesses. We are a family. And as a mayor, I also, along with the Board of Aldermen, need your help in moving forward. I need your support for this administration, and then we need to work together to grow together. We need to make sure that we take hold of things that come forward and be involved and vote and volunteer and continue to do all we can, because this is a great city and we need people to know that. In the words of Henry Ford, if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Ford drives my message forward and drives it home. In conclusion, first, thank you for entrusting me to lead this wonderful town. I'm so immensely proud to be the mayor of my hometown. I love this town. I like it like no other. The people here are wonderful, giving, and hardworking. Though it has changed in so many ways, it is still full of wonderful people. It is still the best kept secret in the metropolitan area. Now, let's go out and let's not let it be the best kept secret anymore. I really believe that we will witness a change for the better in the future, and we will move forward. I promise you, all of you, I will continue to do my very best to work with you all in making this town even better, a better place than it is already. Please consider, again, volunteering for committee. Join the Chamber of Commerce and Tourism, the Raytown Main Street Association if you're downtown, or many of the other organizations that are an active part of this community. We need you, and we need each other. Good luck to all the candidates. And after the election, let's get to work and let's grow together and work together. Thank you for being here and listening to my message. It means so very much to have so many dear friends and people I grew up with and people I've known for so many years, and even some of the new people. God bless you all. God bless our wonderful Raytown, and God bless these United States of America. And I have one other thing to say. As I was talking about our pay for our employees, this use tax raised almost $1 million in its first year. It's sustainable. The other day, Tuesday night, we brought the pay package forward for our employees so that we didn't lose more employees and we could get better employees. They were so far behind from this pay study, so far behind, it's ridiculous. And I want to thank all you aldermen that were positive and saw the benefits of voting yes for the package. Thank you. Appreciate it very much.